Well, not much to say today other than 2 wins, please, today, folks. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with 2 massive matches, one against Barnsley and one against Millwall, as we look to solidify our place in the playoffs and continue our unlikely rise towards the Championship. It's been incredible. Obviously, just the one match since you were last with me against Port Vale. We did beat them 2-0. It was a convincing performance. Mully got both goals there. Was very, very happy with that. So, yeah, straight into the team selection for today. Couple of changes. Brodie Hughes comes in at right back because Dramer needs a rest and Raksaki needs another rest. So we've brought in Ronan Cromie again. He seemed to do okay in that position a couple of episodes ago. So Jordan Smith starts in goal. Hughes, Nallo, Fieldson and Lewis start in defence. Hayden and Cromie start defensive midfield with Mully, Redmond and Dale starting behind Atomo up top. So here we go then. Obviously the home matches we're expecting to win at this point of the competition. You know, it is going to be all about trying to maintain this confidence, maintain this swagger that we've been playing with recently, and it could be a bit risky today, as I say, making those couple of changes, but if we do win, then we will go to the top of the league because Wickham aren't playing today, so that'll put a bit of pressure on them. Charlton are right up there as well, and we play Charlton on the final day of the season, so that it's all in the script already that this is going to turn out to be just one incredible ending, and well, hopefully we can get 2 victories today to set us off on our way. And it is a penno. It's a penno, everybody. Right. Isaac Hayden is going to step up early on here, just like he did against Plymouth. Can he put us 1-0 up here? And it's Isaac Hayden. He goes right this time, and that was an awesome penalty from Isaac Hayden. 8th goal of the season for him. Wow. I wasn't expecting this start. Brilliant penalty. 20 minutes in. Already an awesome start. Mully's taking a knock. Now that's interesting. We should probably do something about that. Looks like there's going to be a long throw coming in here from Kane. Headed away by Cromie. Kane again into the middle. And here's Maya. Gets it to Cockerill. Hits the post and it is cleared. And Jordan Smith comes out to collect. I think we need to get Mully off the pitch. Who is going to come on then? I think I might go Glatzel and move Redmond onto the right-hand side. I think that makes a bit of sense, actually. Glatzel's been awesome through the middle, just not really had much of an opportunity recently to play there because he's been injured and Redmond's been back and Owen Dale's been in the form of his life, so it's been very difficult. Here's Glatzel, gets it back to Fieldson now. Fieldson forward to Cromie. Cromie forward to Dale, who scores. And he was onside. 2-0. That makes it against Barnsley now. And Cromie gets his first assist for us. And he really has been a good recall. It was just one that you sort of spot in it when you get the match reports compiled. And he was doing well at Colchester. And I just thought, you know what? Let's bring him back. We can move Wanyama on and Cromie can come back, and he's been a good solid addition, somebody we can rely on, bringing through that South Shields youth as well, which is fantastic. And you know, obviously with Cunningham in there as well, Maresma's the one that got away, I suppose. Ronco's still knocking about, as is Langley and Ollie Webb. You know, lots of players that are coming through the youth system. You can basically call Henry Fieldson a South Shields youth prospect, even though he came through the Sunderland Academy. He's been at us for 4 seasons of his 5-season career. So he's virtually a part of the furniture as well, and we just feel like we're creating something special now with this core team. And here's Brodie Hughes, and there it is. It's 3, but I think Atomo's offside. He is. Unfortunate there. Just sort of straight offside there, but again, it shows the diversity of how we can score goals, and there was Hughes. Got it through, and I tell you what, that was tight. That was very tight. Redmond probably should have went himself. Didn't, but there you go. What do we say? I mean, yeah, let's just say very well played so far. You're doing absolutely awesome. And I think Atomo's going to be coming off soon, and it's whether we go for Wheatley or do we go Abu Bakr. Because if we have that situation again, like we had in the last episode with a free kick late on, you probably want Abu Bakr standing over it. So I'm actually going to take Atomo off. Abu Bakr's going to come on. Glatzel's not having the best of games. Neither is Redmond. Redmond's going to come off for Sargo. And we'll swap them 2 round. We'll put Glatzel on the right-hand side and put Sargo through the middle. I think that makes sense. But we might want to change it all up in a minute anyway. And go defensive, especially if they score here, because they're looking dangerous, Barnsley. And we just took our eye off the ball a little bit with going defensive and pay the price a little bit. So I think now is the time to go defensive here. So Glatzel will go back behind the striker. We need to pause the game. I think we've managed that now. Barnsley are going to make a change. Brodie Hughes, we can put him as an inverted wing back. He's actually playing quite well. Other than that, I think we're okay. We're going to go balanced now. And it's us to get proceedings off and running. But yeah, it's important we hang on to this victory because we've obviously had the ball in the net a 3rd time, but now Barnsley are back in it. Fieldson gets it to Lewis, and that's all the way back to Jordan Smith, who has been a safe pair of hands this year. Certainly has done well, and I think it's helped that he's been able to play all the matches. Obviously, in previous seasons, Boney's broke his arm or something, so he's out for a decent amount of the season. And it's just been good to have that stability. Here's Paul Glatzel. What a goal that is from Paul Glatzel. Where did that come from? That was awesome. And that is his first goal since signing permanently for us. And hopefully that's the first of many. You know, I'm a big fan of him, and I love this little movement that he can do and cuts inside. And that was a brilliant finish from Paul Glatzel. And 60 minutes gone, he gives us our 2-goal cushion back. And now we can breathe a little bit. Hopefully we can take it to the final whistle. That's the plan anyway. I'm going to, go cautious, not defensive just yet. We might bring on another defender. Possibly for Abu Bakr, who doesn't seem to have done a lot since coming on. I think that makes sense. We want Abu Bakr back there. We can bring Dramer on and swap him round for him. Dramer can survive for playing 10 minutes of football today and help us see out the match here. Here's Richards with a corner kick. 83 minutes gone. Oof. We know that's our weakness, but that went over the bar there. Right, defensive now. 5 minutes to go. I don't like this. I feel like something's brewing. I feel like something's definitely brewing. And an FMing might well be coming our way. Simon's over the bar. Thank the Lord. But 2 big chances for Barnsley. Go begging. And 5 minutes of added time. It's quite a hefty amount of added time, but we should be able to hang on with a 2-goal cushion. And it looks like we are going to. Very, very well played. And this newfound grit and determination to hold out results is really coming in clutch. It really is. We're not throwing away those 3-1 victories late on anymore, even though it felt pretty nervy. Our unbeaten home run reaches 10 games. We're in incredible form. We've just got to keep going now. We take on Millwall next match. We've got a good week's break in between. That means everybody should be nicely rested. So bring it on. Well, 3 changes for today's match then. We've brought in Cody Dramer at right back, and Sam Raksaki returns in defensive midfield, and Ethan Wheatley will start up top instead of Tomo. So let's see how we get on. A bit nervous about this one. We obviously beat Millwall on the opening day of the season at home. You would say we've come quite far since then, it's fair to say. But equally, it's crazy with Football Manager. You're just sort of waiting for the algorithm to kick in, and it's saying, no, you're not going to win any more matches now in this unbeaten run. And that feels like it could well be today, because Millwall are very much favourites anyway, before you factor in form and FM algorithms and all of that. But yeah, hopefully we can prove ourselves wrong and at least get a draw from this. I would absolutely take a draw away to Millwall at this stage of the season. Here's Mitchell, gets it to Sanchez, and this could be the start that Millwall want. 5 minutes in, it's whipped in, and there's the header, and it's 1-0. There you go, Adam Ida, 23rd goal of the season for him. Goodness me. What a player Adam Ida is. I think we have him at Pompey last year? Feel like we might have done, you know. Here's Raksaki anyway. Hopefully we can respond straight away. It's not often we've been behind in matches. I think it's only really that MK Dons match that we have been behind. So this is a bit of a different scenario that we're in now. And Millwall once again are pushing and might well get a second here. It's Cruz on the ball. Cruz whips it in. There's a header from Ida over the bar, but wow, within 6 minutes, we have been very much put in our place here. So we need to grab the ball, get settled on it, and start playing our game, imposing ourselves on Millwall, which hasn't happened yet. But fingers crossed we will be able to find that form once we've settled down a bit. We seem to be getting more possession, which is nice. We're starting to pick up a bit of match momentum as well. We'll continue to encourage the players, because that can always happen, an early goal. We've just got to maybe think about a couple of changes at half-time. Nathan Redmond's just picked up an injury, and I think that's going to be the end of his match. We'll get him to half-time, and then we'll make some changes here. And that drops us to 3rd as it stands. Now, can we grab an equaliser just before the half-time whistle? That would be rather delicious, wouldn't it? Here's Raksaki. No, Hayden. Hayden finds Redmond, who's injured, of course, but gets it forward to Wheatley anyway, and Wheatley has a chance, and how's he missed that? That's a dreadful miss. It's going to be Adam Lewis here, and I think that's Redmond that's come forward for the short corner. Gets it to Adam Lewis now. Adam Lewis into Mully. Mully with the shot, but it goes wide. It's going to be another corner. But you've got to say that was a huge chance for Ethan Wheatley to score. Maybe that shows he's not quite ready to be back starting. Let's say we know we can earn a draw here. We absolutely can. So it's time to bring on Glatzel for Redmond. I think that's a good change. And then I think Ethan Wheatley's going to come off for Atomo. Other than that, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, Nallo can't play against Millwall because Millwall are his parent club. So yeah, we've just got that's why we've not got any centre backs on the bench. Here's Mitchell now forward, and this could be Millwall's winner here, if you like. Dale with a decent tackle, but it only goes as far as Mitchell. Mitchell still going, whips it in. Oh, header up by Hughes. Still not away, though. And this is a great chance. It's off the post, and Fieldson gets a clear. Frimpong, and it is away. Don't know where. It's not Frimpong, it's Fleming. Don't know where I got Frimpong from. Yeah, no Frimpong on the bench either. Right, let's encourage the boys. It's going to be another long throw here. Flick on, header over the bar. They do deserve this. Millwall have definitely been the better team. 65 minutes gone now. I think it's time to up the ante. Start going for it a little bit. I'm actually going to play a bit asymmetric here. We'll put Glatzel up top for now as a poacher, and we'll see what that brings as we go attacking for the last 20 minutes. Try and grab a goal here. We're not that bothered about the goal difference, but a point would be huge. Encourage the entire team. There's 10 minutes to go here. Right, what could we do? What could we do to change the match here? Mully's going to come off. Sago's going to come on. Yeah, Glatzel out wide. Abu Bakr up top. And Cromie is going to come on for Hayden. He's going to be a Segundo Volante. Pretty much everybody is attacking now. Should be a lot of claret and blue shirts forward. And here's Dale. This could be a last chance before that substitution takes place. Mully. Poor pass. Here's Lewis. Finds Fieldson. Look at all the claret shirts forward. Fieldson now finds the long ball up towards Dale, who tries to keep it in. Oh, it's looking ropey, and now we're going to be caught short at the back, I think. And that's just a classic case of player playing badly. Can't possibly do anything right, but what a save from Jordan Smith. Keeps us in the match here. Does keep us in the match. We're going to go very attacking now. It's Cruz. We need to try and keep this ball out of the net. And, well, it very much has been, because the highlight's over. Right, entire team encouraged. We've got 5 minutes to go. Smith comes out to collect. Right, this could be our chance to go and grab an equaliser. Yeah, Fieldson finds Lewis. This is huge. Look at all of the shirts forward. That's a good ball forward to Glatzel. Glatzel now has a chance to drag it back in, but he's sort of being cornered here. Raksaki, it's Glatzel again. Glatzel in. Oh, and Cromie has scored. The player we've just brought on has scored. Right. Now then, I think we need to keep most of the players where they are. But I'm quite happy to keep pushing to try and win this match. Should have paused it. Should have paused it, because he has a chance for Millwall now to win it at the death. It's over the bar. We've got 1 minute to go, and I think that's going to be end of highlight. But what an equaliser. But are Millwall going to snatch it at the death here? It's Sola into the middle. Ooh, I don't like this. Smith's going to come out. Oh, and he's made a mistake. Oh, no. They've stole it in the 95th minute here. Oh, and it was me staying attacking, I think, that did that. That's 2 points. Well, not 2 points lost. 1 point lost. We weren't going to win that match. I should have just went defensive, but unbeaten run over. At least that's out of it now. We don't need to worry about the FM curse of a long unbeaten run. We've actually got a fairly decent run in. We're playing 16th place Oxford, Then bottom of the table, Accrington. 10th place, Sheffield Wednesday. 15th place, Burton Albion. Then Peterborough and Charlton on the final day. I think we're in a pretty good place here. We're just 3 points behind Wycombe. That's annoying because we really could have caught up to them. We're 5 points clear of Barnsley in the playoffs, so we should get some playoffs, is what I'm expecting here. But we could well go and win the title, I think. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? So, yeah, it's all going to be on the line tomorrow. We will be back for those Peterborough and Charlton matches. If there is a chance that we could win promotion or win the title before then I will be back for that match. But very unlikely with 4 games to go. Or 6 games to go, I should say, that's actually going to happen. We're 3 points behind the leaders, so it's just going to be about an accumulation of points over the next few matches, and we'll see where we get to. But if you have enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.